It is Monday and we are back at it. Monday and back at it. Uh, it's windy this morning. It's very windy, so y'all excuse all the blowing sounds from the wind, and of course, it definitely gets windy downtown. So, uh, right now the weather is nice. It's very nice. For those of you who missed my last live Thursday, I almost got caught in the storm. Well, I should say I beat the storm. Hey, that sounds like a word right there. I beat the storm. Hey, the door of the church is open. I beat the storm. Oh boy, y'all ain't ready for this gospel. Y'all ain't ready for this gospel. But yeah. For right now, today, it's gonna be partly cloudy and windy, and then the rest of the week the floodgates will be opened and it will be raining. So this will most likely be the only walk-in live for this week because of the rain. So I have to improvise and do some other things to supplement my steps indoors. Right now, I am not a member of any gyms, and I could go to the community center, but by the time I drop my kids off at school, they probably won't even be open. And I could go to one of the malls and get my steps in there, because it is possible that walkers, walk the malls, walk the mall floors and get their steps in like that too. So I don't know. We'll see. But 9 times out of 10, I will be doing something at home, unless I kind of double it up at work. Because I go walking on my break, and I think once I send out my final emails and reports, then I'll probably get up and go around again, because that's pretty much downtime for the final hour until I clock out. So y'all, a bug just flew in my freaking eye. Golly. Hey, y'all, a bug flew in my eye. Golly. There you go. Whoa. Get out of there. There you go. What the hell? Real life. Real life. I can't make this stuff up. Let me see. Blah, blah, blah. Your mother, blah, blah. How about that? Blah, blah. Yaggity schmaggity. How about that? I told y'all, if you troll me, you better tread lightly, because I troll back. So, tread lightly, but make sure y'all hitting that like button, and make sure you subscribing. So, and enjoy the stay while you can, because my mods get in, you might get sniped. I don't know, you might get sniped. But overall, tread lightly. Tread lightly. But yeah, so we got all these people. I don't know if it's a tour going on. Probably a wildlife tour or whatever. We got all these people that are kind of looking amongst the park. So, that's interesting. Are they college students? Are they environmentalists? Who knows? Who knows? And I'm got glare so I can barely see. Salute, Miss Pooh. Good morning. Yeah. So today is good weather wise, and tomorrow is gonna be wet. So this will 9 times out of 10 be my only live as far as walking this week. So I'm getting it in today. You know, definitely no days off. We are a day away from election day, and of course I'm not a type of person that talk about politics and nothing like that, but in a lot of places that offer early voting, today is the last day. And I think in Arkansas today is the last day. So if you haven't early voted yet and you plan on doing so, today is the last day. And if not, we got the big dance tomorrow. So the big dance tomorrow. So I planned on going early voting Thursday, but it started raining, and I said, nah, I'm just gonna go ahead and wait till Tuesday. So tomorrow I will be casting my vote. So, and tomorrow, maybe tomorrow, it'll probably, for all I know, either tomorrow or days after the fact, because mind you, 2020 election, we didn't find out till what? We didn't find out till the weekend that that Joe Biden was the president-elect. So I don't know how this one's gonna play out. So I do not know how this is gonna play out. Slow walking guys, salute. Hey, Von Sheila. You said what's wrong here today? Well, there's nothing wrong here today, Miss Pooh. Not today. Not right now anyway. It's just windy. It's just windy today. But after that, we're gonna get a lot of the wet stuff. So I will be wearing my rain boots all week to work because of the PTSD I got from when it rained so bad that my shoes got wet, my socks got wet, my pants got wet, and I was already there and shit. So I was like, so I had to, you know, take my shoes off and stuff them with paper towels, and I got a heated blanket because it gets real cold in our office. So I had to sit under my heated blankets, and by the time sort was down, everything was dry. But I was extremely pissed when I walked in because the temperature. The temperature, I want to say it's still warm, that's for sure. I think we're still in the 70s and 80s. If I think that's what you mean. Either the temperature as far as the weather, or as far as the temperature, as far as the vibe and the feel out there. Okay, the weather. Okay. Yeah, you gotta be sure which temperature you're talking about. like case in point, when Dolph had died and everybody was talking about the temperature of the vibe, and folks was talking about, oh, they gonna burn Memphis down, oh, they gonna burn Makeda's down, oh, it ain't safe in Memphis, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. And I'm sitting here like this, like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? I'm walking right now and I'm alive. Make that make sense. So baby, I tell you what, man, when Dolph died, that sent me down a rabbit hole to a world I did not know was there, and shit, I didn't shoot. I thought the Kenneka Jenkins case was one thing. Man, this mug here. And then I guess too, because this was more on a personal level to me, in a sense, because it happened in my best friend's family store, and I've known them all my life. You know what I'm saying? They watched us grow up. So this was kind of more personal to me. So, but yeah, I did not know that the type of narratives that came out and were said and were created and fabricated was even a thing. I'm like, what the hell kind of imaginations y'all got in this bitch? Good, what the fuck? What? How? Oh Lord, baby. Who, child? But yeah, but right now it still feels pretty good out here. It still feels pretty good. I say it's a bit unusual because it would usually be kind of crisp, at least after Halloween. So I mean, we're not complaining. My thing is, if it could just stay mild year round, you know, not too hot, not too cold, I can rock with it. I would not complain. But it don't always work like that. It gets hot, it gets humid, it gets sticky. And then in the winter, it gets icy, it gets cold and freezing, and water mains burst, and sometimes we go days without watering crap, and you dare not drive out here because motherfuckers cannot drive out here. They cannot drive. And see, me, especially in the colder weather, you know, where we got ice and snow like that, I am just as careful as they come. I'm like, look, I'm gonna take my time. If I attempt to leave early enough so I can, you know, get to work on time and all that stuff, but baby, I am not gonna speed up for you. And you got fools that be speeding out here, like speeding and sliding. Make that make sense. And then next thing you know, they spinning all in the middle of the intersection and shit spinning. And I said, that's what your dumb ass get. Slow down. Man, I'm almost scared to walk back this way. Where they blood for my eye. Shit. Mother gonna have me this junk looking like Popeye. Like this. Just like one eye open and one eye closed. Ah. Yeah, so we didn't do the women's Scolingo yesterday. We kind of, want to take a rest day, take a rest. I know Cream had just woke up and she was like, hey, I just woke up. Do y'all still want to go live? And I said, well, I'm set up, but if y'all don't want to go live, then hey, I have no objections. Toy said Sunday, I have no objections either. so we all was kind of like, hey, we can sit this one out. We'll come back. And of course, Raven is still in New Orleans. She might be on her way back. Her and Trey. They went to New Orleans to the Wayne Fest. And so I know it was live on Prime, and real talk, I was asleep. I woke up and I saw where Mouthpiece told us in the chat, in the group thread, said, hey, Big Skull live, streaming the Wayne Fest. And I said, oh, okay. Well, that was the next day. Shit, it was too late then, but I was knocked out. So yeah. You knew you was bored for some reason? Yeah, we decided to chill last night. Yeah. And I was going to try and go live on YouTube through my laptop, but I was unable to because it was saying that another source was using my camera, and I know I had everything closed out, so I just didn't bother with it. I said, well, you know what, I'll just sit here and and wait to Skull go live. Hello there, good morning. So yeah, I just sat there and wait to Skull go live in, and then I sat through it as much as I could. Saluted, big up the show, dropped a few links, dropped a few day counts, and then I got tired and I said, yeah, I'm going to shut this down and snuggle up with my kids and go to sleep. And we did just that, because I know I was going to have to get up early. Of course, they had to get up early. My kids had to go to, my kids got to go to school. And I have to go and train and walk. So yeah, all of that good stuff. So I went on ahead and laid it down. I know here in Memphis, and I'm not sure about the other schools in the States, but I definitely know here in Memphis, the schools are out tomorrow for Election Day. And the kids are excited about that. I told them, I said, hey, y'all got 4 days this week. Y'all go Monday and you're at home Tuesday for Election Day. And then you got the rest of the week, and you practically got a 3-day weekend and 4 days next week, because next Monday they're going to be out for Veterans Day. So there, I may let my kids spend the night at my sister's, so they can be with their cousins. So I think that is the plan with my kids. Illinois. Do I sound like I'm from Illinois? I'm gonna let you guess. Do I sound like I'm from Illinois? Not exactly. Ironically, here I get mistook that often, that I'm either from the East Coast or I'm from the North. But when I visited the North, they knew that I was from the South, and I thought that was even funnier. But no, I'm in Tennessee. And I think, don't get me to lying to you, that might be maybe a 5, 6, 7-hour drive from Memphis to Chicago. I don't remember. Hell, I was asleep. I was asleep, so I don't even remember. But yeah, I definitely got that a lot here. A lot of my fellow Memphians assume I'm not from Memphis because I sound like this and I talk like this and I enunciate my words and my English is proper. And I don't sound like Glorilla. Glorilla's my niece in my head, but nah, I don't sound like her. I don't, not at all, because I say music, I say pickle, I say milk, I say funeral, I say, what else do that girl be saying? That folks just act as though it's the cutest thing ever and so enamored. I'm still like, what in the hell are y'all talking about? People are so enamored by how she says music and Cuban, and she even said Houston. So it's funny to me. It's funny to me. But people are bullying you because you sound Canadian. What does that sound like exactly? I don't think I've met anyone from Canada. So I don't think I would know what their accent would sound like actually. Is a Canadian accent similar to an Australian accent? Because don't they say mate a lot? You say words like a boot. Okay. Huh. I like different accents. I like accents from abroad though. I really do. And we definitely I caught that. A boot. instead of about. That is very interesting. And see, down here in the South, there are a lot of R's enunciated with words that are with words with the vowel U in it. Like when it's similar to a Midwestern accent, but yes, Aussie people say made a lot. I know, yeah. And see, and I've actually, well, I guess that counts as Canada. When my church visited Rochester, New York, and we went to Niagara Falls, and we went across the border on the Canada side. So I guess you can kind of say but that was the touristy, part. So I wouldn't just really count that, just like how we have tourists down here that there are one or two places. They're either downtown on Beale Street or Graceland. So that's where we get a lot of tourists here. And so, although I was on the Canadian side of Niagara Falls, I guess I personally wouldn't consider me being actually in Canada if I haven't, gone to, like Toronto, Ontario, you know what I'm saying? Those, inside of Canada, actually, through Canada. So that's kind of how I feel about that. You have a great day as well. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for being a friend. Make sure that you like and subscribe. So I got the news this morning that mega legendary producer Quincy Jones has passed on, and I've already jump started the content for that, and so now I have to get my audio and start editing that. So it's 10:25 now, so I definitely plan on knocking that out. But yeah, Quincy Jones, all I can say is wow, man. These iconic figures are leaving out of here. My goodness, they are leaving out of here. So yeah. So I already shot the video for that, and I got to gather all of his best compositions. I got the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air theme in mind. I got We Are the World. I got Off the Wall, The Secret Garden, and I got to tap into some of his other songs that are out of the R&B genre. So I got a lot to compile, because that's definitely going to be something just like how James Earl Jones passed, how I threw in Star Wars and Coming to America and The Lion King. So that's going to be like one of those, because he did a lot. He did a lot. So yep, that's what I got to do. And I did a recipe video, and so I am probably going to just do me cooking it with the music to it, and then I'm going to upload the voiceover tutorial. So trying to navigate this algorithm, excuse me, especially in TikTok, because TikTok's algorithm is very weird sometimes, and I noticed that it's not affecting me. Just the views aren't viewing like they were, and I was scrolling the For You page, and creators that got followers up in the millions, you know what I'm saying, their views had tanked. I'm like, what the hell? Like, wow, their views tanked over there. But when you go to other platforms like Instagram, Facebook, even YouTube, they're doing great. But TikTok, I don't know. I think I saw something where they said that TikTok will be officially banned in the US in January 2025, I think. I don't know. We'll see how they go. But to be honest with you, TikTok don't make or break me. You know what I'm saying? Even though, I got 213K followers on TikTok, but it's funny because this young lady saw me at Walmart and completely fangirled. You know what I'm saying? She had a full-on fangirl fit. And it was like, oh my God, you're here in South Haven? You live here? I said, no, I'm in Memphis, but I come here, I shop here a lot. Oh my God, I never seen a famous TikToker before, and I love your videos, I love your cooking. I mean, you would have thought, like I said, you would have thought I was Beyonce in all her glory, with the fans blowing. You know what I'm saying? Everything is perfect. And I'm sitting here with a freaking, with some doggone t-shirt and jeans. My hair was combed out, but it needs washing. I'm just hair frizzy, I'm looking crazy. But it was the reaction, how she received me. And, me talking to her and everything like that. And, oh my goodness. And then the fact that she threw in famous, and I looked at her mom and laughed. I said, shoot. I said, I wish I was famous. I said, baby, look, I may be famous on the phone, but I damn sure ain't living it. Shoot, I wish. Nah, don't let the numbers fool y'all, because it definitely ain't like that. I promise you it ain't. And of course, you do have people out there, they got the sponsors, and the collaborations, and all of that stuff, but they have been either doing that for a while, or they already had some type of platform. Me, I'm just a mother of two out of Memphis, Tennessee. Shoot. And I just so happened did a video and it went crazy. And honestly, in my case, that's not the first video. I've had plenty of videos go crazy on TikTok, but nothing to where I was on the, you see me on the Shade Room, Kelly Clarkson, Tamron Hall, all that type of stuff. I ain't did none of that. I'm just nothing like that. But yeah, if TikTok is banned, I ain't gonna lie, I will miss it because it definitely gave me that creative freedom that I enjoyed. You know, the skits I've done, the people I've met, and a lot of people that I met through there. Also friends with on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. So, you know, so and so of course I can still create on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. I'm walking through the misters now, and it's not as refreshing as it normally would have felt. It's feeling kind of warm, like kind of lukewarm. It's not bad, but I thought I was going to get a refreshing burst. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. So I'm at 1.73. So I'm trying to go ahead and hit that 2 and go ahead and get back to my car. So I'm not far from it. And I gotta go pick up my sister and help her run some errands, as well as grocery shop. So I told the kids today, for them, I'm gonna do some patty melts and fries. So I might switch it up and do steak fries. I don't know. So I might be sneaky and slip in some vegetables in there. Probably some chopped spinach in there. I know when I made those meatballs, and they tore them up. Hey Jack Smack, what's up, sis? So I made those meatballs and they wore them out. It was definitely something different. I did like a meatball sub skewer where I homemade my meatballs, and I got the Pillsbury garlic breadstick, and I made the meatballs and pretty much threaded the meatballs and the breadstick dough on the skewer, and I baked them, and I warmed up some marinara sauce for dipping, and they definitely enjoyed it. They loved it. They definitely loved it. It was funny because my daughter is real quick to turn her nose up at something and then turn around. I walk in on her and she's caught red-handed, and she was like, "Well, this is actually good. I would actually eat this." All right, little girl. And so the video I did yesterday that I have to edit and upload, I came across this recipe video for some jalapeno chicken poppers with cheese. And so I made it. Of course I enjoyed it. It was for me. And so I had, and I was like, "Winter, these are very good. You want to try one?" And she was like, "No, I don't want to try it. It may be hot." So I gave her a little piece. She tried it, and she was like, "Oh, okay, this is good. I might like this." And I go to the bathroom and walk back toward the kitchen and catch a red hand sheep. I can explain. You like Krabby Patties, don't you, Squidward? And she confessed that she ate like 3 of them. I said, look, you better stop eating my stuff. That's for me. But she likes those, so now I'm going to have to double the recipe because she likes them. Oh boy. I did say I'm going to do fresh mozzarella next time as opposed to the already shredded mozzarella. And I had already had it in my fridge anyway, so I was, using it then. But I like that stretchy factor of it. I like the stretchiness of it. And then again too, shoot, I may even try a different cheese, instead of cheddar. Probably do mozzarella and Gouda instead, because Gouda is my favorite, one of my favorite cheeses. So I think I'm gonna walk to this pole and then turn around, because I will be at 2 miles. Oh yeah, my daughter's a trip. She a trip. At least she's willing. My son, if he had his way, he would eat chicken and waffles until the day the Lord come back. He one of them types. He eats hamburgers. No cheese, no ketchup, mustard, no condiments and nothing like that. And he loves McDonald's fries. And he always asking for nuggets, but he will barely eat them, be babysitting them. And I'm like, look here, boy, I'm not gonna be wasting my money on all this stuff if you ain't eating it. Okay, so I hit my 2. Go ahead and end this. And that is my active workout for today. Take this off so my car can connect. So yeah. Waiting on my device to connect. It is connected. I ain't gonna worry about that bag right now. I'll get that out when I get to my sister's. Yeah, that was a nice walk. That was a nice walk. And I got my water. Look, I ain't forgetting my water no more. Man, I had went to Olive Branch Park and forgot my water. I came back to my car feeling dry as a skeleton. I was like, I can't wait to hurry up and get home. Sheesh. Yeah, I got my water this time. No, ain't leaving that no more. Mine, the high quality H2O. And it's 10:40, so I'm down at the 12 p.m. mark now. So and this will be gone by the time I get to my sister's house, so I'm gonna refill when I get there. Hopefully she has some bottles of water. I'm not a big fan of tap water. I have a refrigerator. I have a water dispenser in my refrigerator, and I drink my water out of there. And it got me spoiled. So it got me spoiled, and it got my kids spoiled too, because They real quick. I don't want no sink water, mommy. You need to. Did you get the filter for the refrigerator yet? So when it's time to change the filter in my refrigerator, will stop dispensing water, and then I would have to get another filter. So, and shoot, them things ain't cheap no more. They ain't cheap no more. So I may go ahead and order one now and have it on hand, so that way I can so that way when it's ready I can go ahead and replace it. But yeah, woo, that was my walking. I am driving now. I am driving. So we're gonna ride over here to my sister's real quick before I sign off. I gotta put some gas in my car too. So I got 27 miles, so I'll probably stop at a BP, or probably this Brothers right over here on Parkway. They usually have a decent price range, and so I stopped there and grab some fuel for my car. But yeah, so because I won't be doing any walking lives, shoot, I just might pop up a few lives, at the house or whatever, and chop it up about some things. There was some stuff that I kind of wanted to talk about, that I have been seeing out there, getting some opinions and stuff. And shoot, I may even try StreamYard. I mean, I have a free account. Of course you have to sign up for a free account. At least before, if you're going to hit panels and stuff like that. So I have a free account, and I don't know. I may, maybe probably pop up a StreamYard. Honestly, that was something I wanted to do anyway. Try StreamYard out and do some lives from there. So kind of learn it, kind of feel it out. Feel it out and see if it's something that I may want to do before I actually commit to getting an actual account where I have to pay money, because I seldom go live from home, and I don't want to be wasting no money, so I think the free live would probably be where I want to go. It's just that I would have to be super careful about who I allow on a panel, because you got those idiots that want a porn bum and shit like that. So I don't know. I just may even see if Jeremy might want to hop on. I don't know. It's up in the air. But I think I might do that. And I don't really care about the numbers so much, as far as if I get a lot of people, it's all good. But definitely something that I want to try out. Definitely something I want to try out. I'm just one of those types of people that I don't want to throw myself out there and look like a fool. So that's how I am about that. But I don't know. I mean, thing about it is, you ain't gonna be able to know until you get out, till you throw yourself out there anyway. So yeah, that's that. And see, and I only know StreamYard just a little bit, you know, from a panelist point of view, not so much as the actual panel holder point of view. So yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. That's what I think I want to do. And maybe do an hour, you know, kind of chop it up, maybe do an hour or something like that. Thing about it is, shoot, sometimes those hours be flying by quick. They be flying by quick, especially when you do get in depth with a conversation on a topic, and the opinions are flowing, you know, the opinions and the dialogue is flowing, and the next thing you know, you done been like 30 minutes on that one topic, and you're like, well, dang, wait a minute, we gotta move on to the next. So that's definitely one of those things. So so the thing about it, with the free, you only get limited benefits of that. You only get like 6 people on a panel. I think you have up to 20 hours. You can only go live like 20 hours per month or something like that. So that would be kind of hard to do, especially if you are covering a topic and breaking it down, and it's a lot that goes into it, you know, as far as presenting it, and if you do have panelists that speak, you know, all those types of things, and sometimes, you know, some lives, you know, can at least go 2 hours at the least. I ain't even gonna say at the most, at the least. And usually some of those lives that are maybe 30 minutes to an hour is probably somebody that's hopping on and, you know, probably got something they want to say what they gotta say. That's it, that's all, and we done. So and I did see where a lot of people were talking about the increase in the service as well. I think the second tier next to the free account is $35.99, but I think probably with taxes and other stuff, it's like totals like $45. And I know some people were kind of, you know, upset about that, about the increase. And the thing about it is, with StreamYard being one of those services that is now, you know, that are now getting an increase in users and things like that, and demand. So now, you know, because the demand is up, you know, they're gonna have to bump up the price, you know, so they can accommodate. So, you know, little economics, you know, here and there. It's funny how as much as I economically think I failed economics in high school. And it wasn't because I was no dummy, it was because I kept skipping class. And the class was just boring to me. You know, the teacher sucked. You know, she kept talking about buddies and shit. That's all she kept talking about. And I'm sitting there like, look, I don't like you. But had she actually piqued my interest, I probably would have blew that class out. You know, I know I would have. But anywho, yeah, so I don't know. So I'm gonna test the waters and see how I like it, and see if I do plan on doing more lives, and if so, then I will commit to actually purchasing a package. But if I'm just doing something sporadically, then I'll just, just stick with that. Um, but yep, but that is it. That is it, and I have made it to my destination safely. So, and that is it. So I got my walk-in for today. I got my steps in so far. I got 5,587 steps so far. And because I am grocery shopping and running errands, I will attain more steps. And by the time I make it to work tonight, I will be at my goal. So yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and handle this business, handle these errands and such. But yeah, so because it is raining the rest of the week, I may not do any walking lives, but like I said, I will test out StreamYard and see how I may like it, and we'll probably take it from there. But that's it though. Thank you guys for tuning in. So thank you guys. Salute. You guys have a great day. A lot of you, I will probably see you later on tonight at Just Say No to Sko. So I will see you guys there. Also, if you're not subscribed, make sure that you subscribe to him and my other Sko Gang family, Cream in the Mix, Meadowbrook Montreal, Jamaica Thick is Toya, Playhouse Baddies, Sko Mysterious Money Taya, Jamaica Thick, if I didn't say her already. But make sure that you subscribe to all of us that have channels, because we all have content and we all bring something into the Sko Network, and we are also trying, I ain't gonna say trying, we are growing and expanding as a network, as a media network, and trying to go take big heights with that. So yeah, but with that being said, I thank you guys. I love you guys. Depending on how everything goes, I will see you guys, if not tomorrow, probably in the next days, when I try to StreamYard out. But yeah, that's it. So yeah, so we're counting it down in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. See y'all later. Bye.